Go to Eamon McGrath. Hello, Eamon. How are you?
Hello, how are you doing, Damien?
You want to be a taxi driver,
I do.
right? But what's the problem?
The problem is, I've done it 6 times. It's £89, €89 a go, you know?
Jane, hold on there now a minute. You've done the test 6 times.
6 times.
You really want to be a taxi driver,
Yes,
Eamon?
I
Really
do.
want to be a taxi
yes,
driver?
Yes, I do. I want to get myself off the dole and I'm trying my best.
Yes.
Now, the industry, there's 2 parts in the entry exams: the industry knowledge and the area knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Now, last night I went and done it, and I passed the area knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
and I failed the industry knowledge by 2 points. I got 78%.
Right,
you need 80% of both.
Right, okay, well, obviously area knowledge, that's self-explanatory. You need to know where places are. What sort of questions are in the industry knowledge section?
The industry knowledge is about the first chapter. First of all, there's a manual, an official manual for operating the SPSV industry, you know. And there's 120 pages in 12 chapters, and they'll ask you questions on every chapter that's in it.
Right.
And you must get 80% of that, you know.
And what did you get?
Yeah, I got 78%.
And that's a fail. Was that your best result so far in your 6 tests?
That's my best on the 6. No, it wasn't actually. I passed the industry knowledge on the last one.
Right.
I went down on this time. Okay. You know, but the point I'm trying to make is, I mean, even though I failed 1. I mean, you have to do the 2 all over again.
I see. Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Which is costing me.
If you could combine the industry knowledge test from your last test and the area knowledge from this one, you would have passed.
I'd have passed, no problem.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's €89 a pop.
Yes.
And you can take the test as often as you wish.
As often as you wish.
Who gets the €89?
The government.
Right. And where do you do the test, Eamon?
Down on Barrow Street. The Transport Authority organises it, you know.
But I didn't think they were issuing new licences.
Well, they are for wheelchair accessible taxis. But I mean, if you get an SPSV licence, you can rent.
That's a small public service vehicle.
Yes.
Which is specifically for wheelchair access. Is that right?
Yeah, but
right.
if you obtain an SPSV licence, you can hire the taxi, you know.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? You can hire a taxi from another guy, you know.
Mm-hmm. But you must have wheelchair access on your taxi. You can't just drive any ordinary taxi around. Is that right?
No.
They're the only licences, the only plates they're giving out now are for those.
Yes, the only plates that are being given out now is for wheelchair accessible. But you can. What I'm saying is, you can rent an ordinary taxi. You know.
Oh, you can? Oh,
yes,
yeah, okay. Once you have the licence, you can. But you can't get a new licence. You can rent it off an existing...
You can rent it off an existing owner of a licence.
And is there a big shortage of SPSV licence or taxis in Dublin, Eamon?
No, I wouldn't say there's a big shortage of them, you know. But what I'm saying is, this exam, I think, is as far as I'm concerned, it's deliberately made. It's made to make you fail. Anytime I've reached the high points, and it just stops, you know. Yeah.
So but you did pass both sections in separate tests. So
yes, I did, and I should. You know what I mean? They said because each time you get down, it's a different test. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not the same test you're doing all the time.
How long have you been on the dole, Eamon?
I'm on the dole since 2009.
Right.
Now, I mean, like combined all them tests together, I should be driving a taxi. You know what I mean?
Sure, but you don't mind me asking, what sort of work were you in before?
I'm a carpenter.
Okay, so that went
down
the Swanee with everything else around that time.
Yeah.
And no chance of going back into that sort of business now, no?
No.
No work out there at all?
There's no.
Are things not turning?
No. Right. No, not yet anyway. Not for me anyway.
So taxi driving is what you want to do. Okay, so where you can do it as often as you want.
Yeah.
Are you going to try it now for the 7th time?
I will. Yeah. I will. I won't give up until I get it. You know.
Right. Keep at it anyway, Eamon.
Yeah.
Well, fair play to you. You know, you're trying to do something, and it's just knocking you back all the time. But keep at it. But it's costing you €89 each time, which is quite a lot. You would think that, you know, if you've done it a couple of times, there might be a reduced rate.
Well, I mean, I don't see how they can take something off that you've passed.
But Eamon, do you not think if you know, having failed it so often, I don't mean to be smart with this, that maybe taxi driving isn't for you?
No, I don't. No. It's what I want to do, you know. That's what I want to do, and I'll carry on doing the test until I get it, like, you know.
Yeah, we'll keep trying anyway.
But I mean, the fact that you pass in one section of it, and you know, to give you the pass in one section, then you have to repeat the same 2 exams again.
With different questions.
It's ridiculous, you know.
Yeah. All right, we're going. You weren't around when JFK was shot, were you? By the way.
No.
Right. Well, we're going to be talking to a couple of more people after the break now about where they were on the 22nd of November in 19.